Good morning. It is December 16th, 5:29 in the morning. Getting some energy. Still back out here doing my walks, getting my exercise in. Thanks for checking up on me. Saying hello to Mr. Jesse. The mornings have warmed up a little bit, and I fear that we've missed the brunt of the cool weather in the early mornings. It's only been a few days, about 2 days so far, 2 or 3 days in a row that I've noticed it. But those days, like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, oh, beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Oh, which means I sweat a little bit more, which is not a bad thing. On Monday, no, it was Monday, Tuesday morning. Today's Thursday. So on Tuesday morning, I was talking with my mom, and through our conversation, she was talking about how she wants to go back out swimming, and my brother's really putting in the hard work right now. He's really putting in a lot of effort to get us some exercise, biking, swimming, trying to look for a place for my mom and him to swim at together. And I feel bad because part of my mom feels like that's where my brother got COVID, is from the beach. And so that's really turned her off from wanting to get back into the ocean. But in the course of our discussion, I was doing some tasks that I had to do, half listening to my mom and half doing the tasks. So I send out this message, and every week I send out a message to some friends to remind them what some of their responsibilities are for the week. So I send out the message, and I look and I see my name, and my name is listed for a talk to give on Wednesday. And this is, just about 24 hours away from when I have to deliver the talk. And I'm like, I gotta go. Sorry, I gotta hang up. And I didn't like that. I didn't like that I didn't know about it. And you know me, the whole I like to have things planned out. So somehow I didn't write that into my calendar. And so anyway, I spent a lot of time just kind of trying to get it. It's sometimes when I have a hard, difficult task to do. If it's easy and if it's fun, then I can attach my focus to it 100% really, really easily. But when it's hard and it's difficult and it requires a lot of mental energy, I find myself always trying to find ways to take a break. And I think that's just a mental strain. So like yesterday I was working on it, and I feel like I stood up and I had breakfast maybe 30 minutes ago. But I'm working, I'm just looking at the screen, I'm just trying to work on it. And I'm like, I gotta eat something. So I walk to the kitchen and I look at the food, I'm like, wait, I just ate like half an hour ago. What are you doing? Okay, I go back to the rope, sit back down, stare at the screen for a little bit more, stand back up, and I need a drink. So I go to the refrigerator, open the refrigerator, and this whole time I'm telling myself, Jesse, like, you know what you're doing. You're just procrastinating because you don't want to do the hard work. And I'm like, I know. So I go sit back down. I walk into the bedroom. I'm like, should lie down. I'm feeling kind of tired right now. Look at the clock. It's like 9 o'clock, 9:30. Like, oh my goodness. Like, no, sit down and do your tasks. So anyway, this whole process goes on through the remainder of the day. But then I found that if I just put on some good music, I've got some good, headphones that I wear and good sound canceling. And so I found a couple of tracks that are just music, just instrumentals, and I put that on. It really helps me to focus in on my focus, right? Zone in on my focus. So I put those on, and it's just got this like light guitar music or something, and with the noise canceling. And I really find that it helps me to block out all the other distractions, and that action there keeps me focused for a lot longer. So I was able to sit in front of the computer, I don't know, for another two hours, just kind of staring at the screen, thinking through some thoughts, and thinking through some illustrations, or just a lot of things like that. And as soon as I took them off, like, I felt like, oh, I gotta do something now. And as soon as I put them back on, I was back in the zone. So I was thinking about there's kind of two types of focuses that we have. I'll call it scattered focus and directed focus. And I think scattered focus is what we all do typically. It's what I do typically, is like I'm working on something until, like I'm focused until, I guess that's what I can call scattered focus. You're focused until I'm focused until my phone, like I hear a message. I'm focused until like somebody calls me, or my wife's asked me to do something. I'm focused until I have another thought. I'm focused. That's scattered focus, you know. So we try to multitask a lot of things. Versus directed focus, which what I was trying to do yesterday, was just really zone in. And you know, there's a lot of economics and people that talk about the flow state. I don't know if you ever heard about that, the flow state. And the flow state is just when you're in the zone and you're just stuck there and everything just comes really, really easy. And it's not something easily to get into, the flow state, but when you're in it, it's amazing. It's a superpower. I remember one of my friends in Hawaii, he used to talk about like, there's a period in his life, we called it the pill, the NZXT pill, which is that pill from that movie, Limitless. Remember that? I don't know if you see that movie, but there's a movie called Limitless, and this guy has a pill, and he takes it, and his eyes are open, and he can just see everything for what it really is, and his mental capacities are really, really fast. Anyway, we call it the pill. NZXT. NZXT is the name of my computer case, so maybe NZT. Yeah, that's probably it. James, let me know what the name of that pill was. NZT. But anyway, getting to the flow state, it feels great. And I found that I can get there if I really like the task, or if I'm really like dedicated to accomplishing that, and it's not too hard and it doesn't challenge me that much. So I think with the talk that I was doing, I'm a bit under time pressure, and I think that's the thing. But you know, if I'm writing up my comments in the morning, or if I'm thinking up some new thoughts, or I'm writing about a story-worthy moment that I had the day before, like I don't feel that. I just write and it doesn't really affect me. But it's when you got the time aspect of it, and the thought that you didn't know about it until a day before, which is pretty spooky. But anyway, the flow state, and I've got into it a couple times with my video making. I can just lock in, and I enjoy the work, and I just put some music in, and I just go. And it really is something, if you can train yourself, I don't know how to do it yet, but if you can train yourself to get into the flow state with like a natural trigger somehow, it's amazing. And it would definitely be some good things for me to look up and to think about, the flow state. I get back into that. But anyway, directed focus and scattered focused. I want to be more directed focus, one task, one thing. Say you're playing poker and you've got 5 chips, and so you're all in, right? You're all in. You push all your chips in. That means all your chips are in there. You're committed to that thing, you know. But say like you start thinking about, oh man, like I mean, I don't know if I'm gonna have money to go get home tonight. So you pull back one chip, and then you think about, I don't know if I'm gonna have enough gas, in my car. Okay, pull back another chip. So now you thought you were all in, but now you're kind of distracted. A little bit of your attention's over there, a little bit of attention's over here, and I guess that's what scattered focus would be to me. Versus directed focus is you give everything you can for a limited amount of time. There's some apps out there. Pomodoro. There's a Pomodoro Technique, which he states you give. I don't know if he did it in 45 minutes. He broke it into hour chunks. No, it was 30-minute chunks. So 25 minutes on and then 5 minutes off. And you set a clock, Pomodoro. And then, or if you want to do, some people don't work well in 30-minute sections. They work better in hour situations. So 50 minutes on and 10 minutes take a break, and then set the clock again. And there's so many apps, online apps, that help you to figure that out. Also apps on your phone, Pomodoro Technique. Check it out. Okay, so that's about it that I have for today. Thank you guys very much for checking up on me. Listen to my videos, listen to me rant a little bit. But I'm feeling a lot better compared to a couple last week, Last week I was kind of down in the dumps a little bit, just mentally and physically, but I'm just trying to push through. Yesterday on Tuesday I did say that I was going to get some exercise and get some basketball in there. I didn't, because that thing came up, and so today I will play some basketball, making a mental commitment to myself right now, and get some exercise a little bit more this afternoon after I finish work. Stay great, everybody. Stay self-disciplined. You guys are the best, and I love you guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow, and until next time, aloha.